Check one, check two.
What's good, everybody?
Hello, hello.
What up? What up? GVCD, what's going on? Thanks for joining us.
Little Mike. I'll make my little say hello.
What's up, cuz? Thanks for joining me.
Quick. Hello. What up, peoples?
Got my girl Moon here. She's also technical.
Everything. We working it out. Thank you. There we go. Okay.
Shelby, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. This is the Regular Cat Convo, episode 3. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Got my brother Easy Money from the legendary ST Show Off. Rocking his new EP here, 2090. He should be in here shortly. Hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July. I know we had some rain, but hope you got some cookout grub in there. Yeah, D, I got fam out there in Charlotte, you know what I mean? They keep telling me I need to get out there, I gotta stop stunting it. Shelby, you out there in Charlotte too, that's what's up. Just wait for my brother Easy Money to jump in here with us.
Hope everybody's staying cool.
Oh yeah. And out here in CT, we about to have this little effects from this storm, so everybody be safe out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just waiting for my brother. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, you know. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this on Wednesdays is to help everybody get going for their week, you know. You know, Thursday, everybody ready for their weekend.
Gotta get those downloads ready so you can rock out the rest of the week.
Waiting for my brother to get in the room with us. But until then, we rocking out. Got a treat for y'all later with my man Big Noah.
Big Noah.
Ball work all day with Easy, man. Word.
I want it all.
Hope everybody's beating the mugginess.
I want it all.
Yeah, I got a lot of love out there in Charlotte. I appreciate that. D, Shelby, my cuz. Just waiting for my brother Easy, man. Until then, we rocking that 2090. Hope everybody got the chance to check it out.
Yes. Definitely part of my Apple Music at the moment.
Oh yeah. And don't forget, once again, we got the Regular Cat Convo website. Shout out to my man Elite Minds Hip Hop. He's on the team that keeps it going for us. We got the Regular Cat Radio now officially. Got Easy Money's his library in there for you to listen to in the playlist. I'm still figuring out what different times of the day I'm gonna have the music change up from all hip hop. We're gonna get it to a time where everybody is gonna be able to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, E Holla? That's fair right there. Thanks for joining, bro. We just waiting for my man Easy Money to come through. Hope everybody enjoyed their 4th. Listen to some of that new Easy Money. Money joint 2090. See what's up with my bro right here. Peace, my brother E. Thanks for joining us. Congrats on everything you got going on out there, bro. I'm proud of you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Easy. Money. ST. Wait for a good brother now. Until they rock with me with this new 2090 joint, man. Ms. T, thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody in my tribe. No doubt, bro. Do what you gotta do, E.
We definitely appreciate everybody taking out that time, you know.
Listen, y'all could be doing anything else, but y'all here with me tonight. I appreciate y'all.
That's right.
Let my brother know we here. Tribe love all day, E. Shout out to my brothers Tua and Bonsu. Don't forget they got that Hard to Earn rocking. They did the 25th-year anniversary of Nas' first album. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank them personally too. If it wasn't for them, wouldn't be no regular cat as well. Shout out to my other brothers, Tissue and the Tape, my big brothers on the podcast joint. Brother Philmatic and Civ. Waiting for my man Easy Money. He should be here shortly.
Don't forget to make those music requests.
Yes, sir. What we're going to be doing, like I said, with the channel, let me know when y'all want to hear something else, different vibes. We can change it up different times, man, you know. We might even start getting a little, having some personalities on there. You never know. Once again, it's the regularcatconvo.com. Alright? We're going to have the merch up there hopefully this week too. There's been a lot of things moving with that. I want to thank y'all for your patience because there's a lot of y'all looking to support. Ready to rock out with the regular cat, you know, the merch. We're going to have that for y'all soon. Thanks, cuz. Appreciate that. Let's see what he got. Alright. Shout out to Bro Easy. He's about to get on with us now. He just got to his location. Alright. I want to thank him in advance, man. He's been my bro for a few years. We met. I like to tell the story when he's on, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we always been rocking from the jump. Oh, definitely, D. I appreciate that, you know. Yeah, I'm going to talk to her, you know. April's good people with me, you know. Shout out to April Walker Wear. Y'all don't know, do y'all history. Legendary designer, design, dress, wardrobe, some of your favorites. Yes, yes. Yeah, D, I'm talking to you about that. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. That's tribe love all day. My hip-hop sister.
What up, KK?
Karen, I love you. My BFF, thanks for joining us tonight. I know you're usually busy. My man Easy just got to his destination, so he'll be on shortly. Talk.
Love you too, boo.
Love you, kid. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, Cowboys.
Oh, boy, we ain't talking that.
Representing to the fullest. Sorry, Simon.
Yeah, Moon go crazy over the cowboy nonsense. That's for another day. I love you, though, kid. Shout out to my tribe. They coming through with love. Yes. Easy should be here shortly.
Easy money.
There we go, my brother right there. So we're going to take the time out. We got my man right here. I'm going to pause the music. Got to send him the request. You tap on his name, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. Homegirl Moon, she was still working it out.
Chill. I got this.
Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's good, bro? Yo, can you hear me easy? What's good, bro?
It's popping, brother. How you?
Chilling. Thanks for joining us on the Regular Cat Convo, man.
Thank you for having me, my man.
Legendary ST. Show off.
What's popping? Shout out to my ST squad, my show off clique. What's good?
Yes. Thanks for joining me, man. My man is in the studio right now, so he took a second to join us today to talk some hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Still working.
Yes. Look, he just dropped 2 weeks ago. He's still in the studio. That's MC. That's showmanship. That's
we rocking. We lining up the next one. We lining the next one up. So we doing.
You know, you scared me a couple of years ago. You talk about that retirement, and then I had to hit you personally, like, yo, what's going on, bro?
Nah, but that whole retirement thing was just like me not wanting to pursue like a career and be like this famous rapper and shit like that. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That's more what that was. You know, when you love hip hop as much as I do, when you are a product of hip hop like I am, there's really no way out. You know what I mean?
Word, man. Absolutely, man. Because this is one thing I know. Like I said, since I met you, and you know, anybody do their homework on you, you are hip hop. I'm like boom bap.
That's all I know, baby.
It is serious with you, and I love that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, brother.
Word. So
shout out to all my peoples jumping in. I see a lot of my peoples jumping in, man. I got to give y'all a shout, man. Peace, you know. A lot of my peoples are hopping in. And I got to shout out Studio 1220. We live from Studio 1220, Lawrence, Mass. We got to plug that too. You know that.
Oh, absolutely, man. I didn't know if you wanted to put it out there, but I know you was in the studio. So shout out to that. Shout out to everybody there taking the time for me as well. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Word. So, you know, one of the first things I always like to ask you, bro, like, when did you first start rapping? Because it's like, it's as nice as you are, it ain't something that happens overnight. So when did you first start, you know, picking up the pen, bro?
Young age. It was interesting because, you know, this goes to my mid to late teen years. And I just turned 39 a couple weeks ago, so
yeah, happy
a week and a half,
bro.
Happy belated.
Thank you. So, you know, so shout out to Term. Y'all know I started as a group with Terminology.
Word.
And that was pretty much something where he used to go to the studio all the time. And, you know, he used to record. And long story short, I just wanted to go there to kind of like see what was going on. And then it just happened that I just like, we joined forces. That's pretty much like, you know, the short version. So, you know, it was, you know, there was a lot of, I was kind of low with it. I always knew I could do it. You know, I would always be in the parties, you know, low key with it. But when I was with the right people where I felt it was, you know, necessary, I would do the freestyle off top shit. I wouldn't really like write raps or record until I got with T, you know what I mean? And T was kind of like, Term pretty much like made me do it. It's pretty much what happened.
Word. Yo, shout to Term, man. Like, when I was rapping, man, like years ago, man, shout out to my team, Mad Son, 4 Pound BC. You know, when we was rapping, my man was out there during one of the Boston car shows. He ran into Term. He gave him a single ride, and Term gave him one of his. And we had his joint on our first mixtape. And I wish I had it with me right now to remember the song it was. I hit my man up, but I couldn't get him. But, yo, so I knew about Term and your crew for years, bro. You know what I mean? Can you still hear me, bro?
It's doing.
Oh, look like
we Gucci.
Oh, okay. It looks like we're having some technical difficulties here.
It's the heat wave.
Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. I see if my man is still there. While we wait for him, shout out to everybody in the room. GQ, the teacher, what up? Fan Richie Rich was good, bro. Cool B, thanks for joining us. We're looking to see if we can get Easy Money back on here. Yeah, see if he jump back in the room. Might
we working on it.
Back in. But you know, once again, like I was saying, you know, I knew about the ST crew for a while. You know what I'm saying? When we was doing our thing out here, my man was out there in Boston, making moves and politicking. You know.
I think we're getting back.
Peace, Ed. What's good, bro? From Orlando. Appreciate you joining us, man. DJ Tarzan, thanks for joining us, man. We working on
Orlando was good. Yo, my bad. I don't know what happened, but we back. What's good?
All right, word.
It's that shit.
Yeah, what I was just saying, you know, I knew about your crew for a while because when I was rapping, my man ran into Term at one of the car shows in Boston and gave him one of his singles, and we got Term singles. So my very first mix CD I was on, I had Term on too. So shout out to Term, shout out to your whole crew. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Love.
Word. So the name Easy Money is so smooth, brother, and your bar work. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know, how did you come up with it? Is it because it's so easy for you to craft what you're doing?
So the funny thing about Easy Money was when like I said, I wasn't really like trying to like be like a rapper. So some kid in school, in middle school, you know how back in the days you would just add Rock or Ski to your name.
Word.
So I was just Ed Rock. And shouts to Ed OG. I never knew Ed OG was Ed Rock. I just knew him as Ed OG. So, you know, when Term and I joined forces, I just carried the Ed Rock shit. All right. So, and then you fast forward, I just felt like it was time to modernize it. Word. And I was always just saying, yo, that's Easy Money. Like, that was just something that I just said.
Okay.
And then I'll never forget, you know, we was just rhyming. I was rhyming with some of my peoples, and my man Moan, they call him the Dread. He said, yo, Money made that sound easy. So, you know, that it kind of just rang because, you know, like I said, I was always saying, yo, that's Easy Money. Word. And when he said that, I felt like that was just like kind of like the sign, you know, do it. And then it was, you know, and I thought I was the shit when that happened, but then like shortly after, everything was money, Young Money, Cash Money. I'm like, so it was like, damn, but you know, I just ran with it because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, your name is one thing and how you carry it and how you represent it and do what you do with it is another, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Now,
you know, we branded, baby, we branded, you know what I mean? Easy Money, you know?
Yeah,
yo, you know I got the
yeah, we got the I always got that merch work, man. My DM is always open. I'm sleeping on the website. I'm trash for that for sure, but we always got it, man. When you're independent, it be like that. You feel me?
Yo, bro, listen, I'm learning myself just on what I got going here, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, your merch, if y'all don't know, that Easy Money merch is fire, man. Got 2 of the dad hats, you know what I'm saying? We keep them in rotation.
I always appreciate your support too, Shy, for real. Like, you know that.
Nah, yo, like I said, one thing, like I said, bro, I consider you a real dude. And when I say a real dude, it's just because it's not about what anybody's saying in lyrics. It's about how you are as a person, bro. And when we met years ago, you came out here with Term, and shout out to Term and Deadeye. You know what I mean? Y'all was on the Shut Up and Rap tour. That came to Waterbury. You showed mad love, bro. Like, from the stage just to the bar, we was drinking and politicking.
That was DJ Semi?
Yeah, with DJ Semi.
Shout out to DJ Semi, yep.
Yeah, and what we doing? What we doing now? Talking hip hop, you know what I mean? Just
that's it, man. That's it, you know.
Now, like besides NOG, who is definitely NOG, you know what I mean? And of course, and rest in peace to Guru. I know he's one of your inspirations too. Besides those two, who else was some of the people you looked up to?
So, you know, you talking about just like in the Boston area or in general?
Well, like in general for you.
So, you know, my favorite MC has always been Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? Like, big, but, you know, it's like, you know, they always say, you know, you always kind of like sound like who inspires you. Right. But I just feel like Big is one of those cats that he's one of a kind. You can't really copy him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I did draw inspiration from Big for sure, him being my favorite. Definitely like a lot of Nas, but I would say, you know, Jay-Z. But, you know, Big Pun, when I heard the remix and, you know, I heard Boricua Morena on a record, me being Puerto Rican, that's really what was like, yo, you know, I could probably do this. You know what I mean? That was very inspirational. And then, but my biggest influence, like when you hear me rhyme, you hear the Jadakiss influence. I would say predominantly. And you squeezing some G-Rap in there too, because G-Rap is a guard as well.
Oh man, you talking about language, brother. You already know, like
we and I get inspired. And G-Rap is when I say pun, I say it's G-Rap by default, because pun is from the G-Rap tree, obviously.
Word.
But I draw a different inspiration for different things.
Word.
Shout out to my man Freddie, my man VS. I draw different inspiration for different things. When one thing too that is the Gangstar Moment of Truth album was very influential to me as well, because one thing that I took from Guru, I feel like Guru is one of the, if not the most conceptual MCs to ever do it. He was very conceptual. Every time he got on a record, when he had a topic, he stuck to it.
Word.
And he did it. Guru did it very, very well. Shouts to Guru, shouts to Premier, shouts to Gangstar. If you don't love and appreciate Gangstar, like you don't love and appreciate hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, in my opinion. You pick up inspiration in different places, but I would say the main ones would be, Nas, that you hear when you hear me rhyme,
right,
is the G-Rap, Nas, and the Kiss.
Yeah. I mean,
the Locks. I got to give it up to the Locks, and Locks as a whole, really.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, man. One thing about because everybody that you name, I can hear it because you take, like I said, bar structure, and that's one of the qualities for you as an MC that made me dig your music, because I love when I don't know when the next bar is coming or how it's gonna land. You know what I'm saying? And you keep me guessing when I'm listening. I love it, bro. So as a listener and as a fan, thank you for that, man.
Yes.
I appreciate it, man. We put a lot of the biggest misconception about being an artist is that it's just, it's all fun, it's no work. And it is fun as it is. It is work, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you reach the point where, like, I don't got many fans, but I take pride in serving my audience, you know what I'm saying? Whoever it is that taps into my shit, I appreciate that shit, and I always have them in consideration when I'm creating, you know what I mean? So it's like I try to keep y'all guessing, like, with the bars, the flows, the projects, like I feel like, when you if you go back to December, I dropped a half EP with Short Fuse.
Yeah.
And when I get with Short Fuse, Short Fuse is Puerto Rican as well. And he has a real heavy beat nuts influence in his beats. If you notice. And so when I'm working with Fuse, I tap into my Puerto Rican side, more character, a lot of Spanglish, So if you fast forward to Beyond Easy, I'm more in my Kiss G-Rap bag. Shouts to my man Fabe. We made a fire album. And that shit is really good. I'm very proud of that, you know what I'm saying? And one thing that I hate about these times where the attention span of the listener is so short is that, when we sat with the Infamous, when we sat with 36 Chambers, we sat with that shit for a year. Plus.
Bro, like each song was like a month. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it
wasn't just stuff coming out every second. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like, I feel like it's overwhelming, and it's like, I'm kind of becoming what I despise, because, I just dropped one in December, another in March, another in June. The next one's lined up for September. And the one after that's almost is in the works too. So what I did was, in 2020, I dropped an EP with my man Loman. It was called When I Feel Like.
Yeah.
6-song EP, and it was pretty much like, I do this shit when I want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, I was kind of poking fun at the whole retirement thing. Like, I do it when I want. And that kind of was like the template as far as a mindset, and then when COVID happened, and shout out to my man Ransom. Ransom is like, he's like the dopest MC on the earth right now, probably.
Yo, bro,
and I saw him, just hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. And, he inspired me. Right. And I said, you know what? I can do this shit. I just choose not to do it. So I told myself 2021 was going to be my most productive year creatively. So you're going to get, in a year's time, like, Happy was late. It was December 2020. Right. In a year's time, you're going to get 5 projects, possibly 6.
Listen, it's all coming. It's not saturation. It's not oversaturating if it's still great quality music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You drop it, it's not sounding like it's redundant from the other one. So ain't nothing wrong with that, man, because you have to change, no matter how dope of an MC, you got to change with the times. And the times is making sure everybody still remember who you are, because like you said, the memory is shorter than what it was for us back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You know, and to go back to what we were saying, like I like, you know, when I got with when I was in the when I was working with Fuse, I'm in that bag. You know, fast forward to the BONDZ, I'm in that bag. And then, you know, shout out to my man Nozies, when we did 2090, I was hearing these beats. So how that started was, you know, Nozies had hit me on some BI for a feature or whatever, and he sent me the A1 joint, the one I got that's out right now. A1 video's out right now. Please subscribe to my YouTube. It's Easy Money. I'm Easy Money ST across the board.
Word.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. There's a lot of work on there in the past years, half a year I should say, and there's a lot more coming. Okay. So Nosy sent me the beat for A1, and that shit was, you know, everything I do was 90s inspired, but this was like really like you could take these beats and put them in the 90s.
Word, word.
You know, it was very digging in the crates-ish. In the most, you know, the best way possible. You know, he had a diamond, buck wild feel. So we did that. Then when I was hearing the beats, I'm like, damn, these shits really sound like on some 90s shit. So we decided we wanted to work on an EP. And when I did it, you know, I said, yo, I want to call it 2090. And mind you, Nozies and I, we just developed a working relationship. We don't know each other. He came out for the video, but that was the only time we ever kicked it. It was all through emails and sending beats, whatever. We don't really know each other that well, or at all. And I'm kind of explaining to him, and I can hear the skepticism a little bit on his end. So when I did the Pooba cover, shouts to Grant, the incomparable Pooba Maxwell, one of the great MCs ever. You know, I was really big on giving him that nod with the homage on the cover, because we don't appreciate him enough. You know, and he was kind of like, you know, yo, peace, troop. You know, he was more like, yo, you sure you want that to be the cover? You know, and I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, dog. Like, you know, we taking, you know, he was 2000 and I did 2090, so it was perfect. And then, you know, when I finally released the cover, the reception was great. Everyone's like, yo, I love the Grand Pooba. I love the Grand Pooba. And that's because he's so ill and not appreciated. Because if I would have ripped off a Jay-Z or Nas cover, they would have been like, yeah, whatever.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying? Too predictable. So when I did that, you know, and I really wanted to, if you listen to it, it's all with the theme. So it's like every album, every project, there's a theme. You know what I mean? I'm not sequencing a movie throughout the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like some Good Kid, Mad City shit, or some Prince Paul, Prince of Thieves. Not like that, but there's always a general direction.
Right.
And you know, that's largely, like I said, to go back to Gangstar, Moment of Truth, that's largely in part the Guru. Like, I'm very conceptual with my shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, because once again, like, it's the thought process, it's the time, it's the work put into each bar.
The creativity.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I was saying as far as, like, with your work, you know, like, for me, my favorite song from you is the joint Nothing Alike that Primo produced. Shout to Preem, you know what I'm saying?
Shout to Preem, like, man. That's an honor. That's an honor and a privilege, man. Like, people don't understand. You do that, you can't take that from me, bro. Like, if I never did nothing after that, I'll be all right, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know the importance of that.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's what we talked about that, man. See, that's the thing. When we talk hip hop all day and all of that. But like for me, like your bar, like the way you broke down the bars, you like, swear, don't make me fucking demonstrate. Have his 4 or 5 seconds fucking demonstrate.
Wordplay,
like,
man. It's wordplay. Shai, let me tell you something. Shai, let me tell you something, right? Everything has been said.
Word.
You can't say nothing new, but you can say it in a new way.
Beautiful.
You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? It's just pretty much like you gotta find, you know, being an MC is just finding your own creative way of doing it. You gotta just come up, you know, you gotta stand out. You gotta figure out a way to stand out. And like I say, you know, we have our inspirations and it's okay to assimilate, but you gotta separate yourself. You can't just like imitate, you know what I mean?
And that's important, man, because once somebody hears it, for me, like I hear that next, you know, I'm like, okay, next, because I heard it before and it's not separating themselves in any way, you know. And with you, it's like when I listen to your music, bro, I hear somebody who loves dope beats from 90s era beats that still bang now. But like I said, that pen has never taken a bar off, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
let me say something too, man. I want to say something, right?
Sure.
You know, you know, I don't know if there's anybody in here who's an aspiring artist or anything like that. Like, do what you do, man. Find your lane and stay in it, because, you know, Term and I listen, bro, Term and I put our first single out in January. It'll be 20 years. It'll be our 20-year anniversary for our first single that we put out.
Word.
So it's like Term and I have experimented through the years. We've jumped into different pockets and lanes here and there, but we always stuck to our sound.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
And
Absolutely.
we came in with so many cats that were doing that shit and strayed away and did the trappy shit and all that and and now that Jay-Z standing next to Benny and Conway and West Side Gun, now y'all want to hop back on the shit. Stay over there, man. We got this shit. We got this. Like we never strayed away from it, dog. Like that's we've been on that since jump, and that's how we gonna go out doing it, because it's like, you know, I don't knock nobody for doing anything, but it's like, yo, you have no identity when you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, and
you know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
thing, like, you like your whole crew, like y'all stay in your lane, but you know what your lane is? Hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, yo, I don't like to call it real hip hop. I call it traditional hip hop, because real is subjective. You know what I mean? Like,
Word.
if you really out there in the streets trapping, then your trap music is real. If you really, you know, if you got 13 girlfriends and you doing it like LL Cool J, then that's real to you. It's all subjective. So I call it traditional East Coast hip hop. That's how I prefer to call it.
East
Coast. Well, you know, you giving me a whole new term for it, then, bro.
Yes,
because
sir.
I'm still using real hip hop, man. Because
And then, you know, it is real hip hop because it's real to me.
word.
It's real to you. It's real to you. But when you say real hip hop, it's almost like you talking down to anything else. That's pretty much what I'm trying to convey there. The message, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you what's real to you.
And
you can't tell me what's real to me.
That's deep.
As an old head, because I've been called old head plenty of times, I'm learning that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be so just like headstrong, like, nah, if it ain't like this, like, when the change was coming, I wasn't cool with it.
Listen, man. I was listening to Maze, Puff. I enjoy all that, some Future, all that. Yeah. But you know, when I'm in my element is the boom bap.
Word.
You know,
Word.
if I'm kicking it, and there's some women in the spot, I don't want to hear Griselda.
And that's what I'm saying.
Play Little Baby.
But see, the beautiful thing about music,
that's cool. I'm cool with that.
There's songs for every vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right, and that's the beauty of hip hop. Don't try to box hip hop. Listen, hip hop. Let me tell you something. Hip hop is the most universal genre there is. You know why?
Yes.
Because if you take any genre and you rap on it, it becomes hip hop.
Yeah. Like,
you can't do that. If I take a Mark Anthony beat right now and I rap on it, that's hip hop.
Yo, word. And
if I take Nickelback and I rap on it, it's hip hop.
Yeah.
So it's the most universal genre, and when you try to like, you know, box it in, it's whack. You're doing it a disservice. And it's like, you know, another thing too is that, you know, a lot of the younger cats might not understand is that, you know, before gangster rap came and took over, hip hop was about dancing and having fun and partying. And it's like now you make a party record, and they frown upon it.
Word.
Oh, somebody's singing, it's like this, bro. Big Daddy Kane made songs for the girls, for the radio. He sang and danced. You do that, and everyone calls him a GOAT. You do that shit now, they crucify you.
Let me tell you, man, because like when we used to throw on the radio back then, like I said, you can go from NWA to EPMD to Special Leg to Public Enemy, and all of that's hip hop. Then Nice and Smooth come on. You know what I'm saying? We had a structure, like everything was open because it was what you did your own thing. You stayed in your lane, and then I don't know when the change happened. I don't want to talk about that, but when everybody felt like they had to conform, that's when we started to see the real hip hop term for me come to life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. But you know, it's just like, you know, and it's cool. Like when you had the emergence of the other regions.
Word.
I was never mad at that, dog. If you from Atlanta, I don't want to hear you sounding like you from New York.
Exactly.
You know, but they took over so crazy that the New York niggas started sounding like they was from the South, and that shit, I was like, come on, dog. Like, you don't.
That was the problem. That's why I love what Jada said when I put the game back in its proper perspective. This time, leave it there.
Leave it there. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But he also said, what's everybody so mad at the South for? Learn how to switch your style up and go southpaw. He also said that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, Luga? Shout out to my man Luga. But you know, like hip hop is too universal to categorize it, to put it in one box. I don't do it like when I'm listening to, you know, Kendrick Lamar or J-Rock or Nipsey Hussle. I love that West Coast shit. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Bring me to your world.
Absolutely.
When I'm listening to Outkast,
yeah,
I want to hear that Southern slang. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. And
so it's like
that's why I love like Crooked, King Crooked, and like you said, that's my man from Cali. I love him. I love Planet Asia. I love Blue. You know what I mean? Dope MCs. Planet Asia been around for a long time. That nigga got mad projects. He a legend. You know, when it's like, you know, even like, you know, and just to throw a little curve here, when Nelly came in, he brought in a whole new region. I didn't like the music, but I respected it. Word. I'm like, oh, that's what y'all doing over there. Cool. And he put this whole city on the map. Like, who don't want to do that? Listen, you can't get mad at that because that.
Yeah. If we say you don't gotta like it.
That's what they do.
You don't gotta like it.
Music is art. You know, music is art.
Word, man. So with you though, like with your crew, like I said, legendary crew, Show Off, ST, is the squad. Shouts to Rex. Shout to everybody in the crew. Like, how is it with y'all when y'all in the studio together? Because I know, like, the songs y'all do together, y'all are like hyenas, man. It's like, listen, if you don't go hard, it's a problem. So, do y'all get in there right together, or does everybody just know they coming with heat?
It's very competitive. We keep each other on our toes, and I'm always the most vocal and the most asshole about, yo, you better not spit some trash. I'm the one that's like, yo, you better not spit some trash, or I'll say some shit like, yo, I'm gonna body you, Rex. I'm gonna destroy you, you know. And it's like that just makes it fun, because that's that. Yo, hip hop is a contact sport, bro. Like, these are my brothers. We keep each other sharp. They keep me sharp. They keep me sharp. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got so many songs with these guys. I can't win them all, but I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna smoke you because I want you to smoke me. I want us both all to come with it. Yeah, so it's like you kind of gotta just, you know, you gotta you know, still sharp and still. You gotta keep each other sharp. You gotta keep each other motivated. You know, we all have pride as men and as MCs. And if I tell you, son, I'm gonna fuck you up, you're gonna be like, you ain't fucking me up, and you're gonna come with it. You know, because you want to shut me up. There's a satisfaction from shutting me up. Yeah, I got him on that one. You know? You know what I mean? Shout out my man Berto Bravo. What's up, dog? That's my man.
Word.
You know?
Shout to take my bro there, locksmith too, all day for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's like for me, with like your whole crew, like I said, I've been a fan of yours. I've been a fan of Term, like I said, and another dude, my man Rex. I met Rex that day we was at the Middle East, and once again, when you saying how you are with your fans, and like you don't got many fans, but the ones that rock with you, I remember at that show, you was killing it, and then you was like, yo, y'all don't want to hear me, I'll leave the stage. And then everybody's like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people that rock with you, bro, they rock with you.
Let me chime in about Term and Rex, right?
Yeah.
Because those are my brothers, those are my team, those are my brothers. But when I say that, I sincerely mean it. They're two of the best rappers in the world. Mm-hmm. You know? And that's not something that I take light. I don't take that light. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whenever I do a record with them, it's always an honor. It's always a challenge. Always. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is when people are so accessible to you, you depreciate their value.
True.
And I don't do that. I don't do that to my people. It's like, these guys they're, you know, underground hip hop legends. Like, let's not get that fucked up, you know? And they're some of the best rappers in the world, and so am I. You know what I'm saying? So when I say, you know, when I'm in the studio with them, yeah, I'm competing because they're some of the best.
Yes.
They just happen to be my brothers, that's all. You know what I mean?
And that's a blessing, man, because like you said, still sharp and still, and y'all been doing that with each other for the longest, man. And and at the same time, also humble, too. Because at that show, I'm in the back the whole night, and I'm just chilling with Rex. I'm like, yo, bro, like, and I'm spitting his bars. He's like, thank you, King. Thank you.
Yeah,
I just love how real, like, and that's what I'm talking about, real MCs. You know what I mean? Things like
Rex is my man. Rex is a great guy, real great guy. Term 2. And yo, if you in the live, share this shit, man. Share this with your peoples.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. You know, I always say,
You know
I always say if you were MC, be arrogant in your music, but don't be arrogant outside of the music. You know what I mean? Like I see dudes like one thing that really is just crazy to me. You know what I mean? It don't bother me because these niggas don't rule my day. But it's, I'll see dudes like you be like, yo, this song changed my life and yada yada yada. This song I was going through depression. This song got me out, and they'll just keep scrolling. And then some guy will come and be like, yo, you a bitch ass nigga, and he'll respond. I'll never get that. I'll never understand that shit, bro. Like, these people are spending money on your shit, hard-earned money. They're the reason you exist, because without your fan base, you're not popping.
Listen, and that's
so it's like, I'll never get that. I don't know. I don't understand what it is to do that. I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? So I always, you know, like I talk to you like I known you forever when I see you. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not better than anybody, brother. I'm just better than everybody at rapping. That's it. But I'm not better than anybody as a human being. You know? So that you gotta show love to your fans. Your fans make you who you are, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have many, so I ain't trying to lose none. You know what I mean?
Nah, yo, well, let me tell you how I knew, like I said, I'm just naming so many different things that those are qualities that once again make you a real one. But it's like when you drop one of the joints, you hit me up, was like, yo, what you think of the album? And I was like, yo, word? Like, and I was like, that was dope for me, man. I appreciated that my opinion mattered to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Because you know when you have somebody who, you know, when you hit me and you spend your money on a hat or you spend your money on a tee or a CD, that means something to me. I'm not entitled to that.
Word.
You get up and go to work every day, right, Si?
Man, listen, man.
And you
that's
earn
all
your paper, and you got mouths to feed.
Yeah, you
right?
already know. You already know.
So when somebody dips into that and gives it to me, so I can feed my mouths, I'm appreciative of that. I'm not entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, there's just so much rapper shit that I don't fuck with. I'm sure you heard it a million times. Like, I love hip hop, but I hate rap.
Yeah.
I hate the rap. This shit is so corny. These rappers are cornballs. They're all corny to me. They're all sensitive little pussies. Like, I mean, your favorite rapper's probably a pussy. You know what I'm saying? But I try to show love. I try to show love to everybody. But your favorite rapper's probably a pussy. You know what I mean? Like, but I know a lot of the real ones. So shout out to the real ones. I know some very, very official MCs, and that's dope. Legendary MCs.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like like I said, we've been following each other for years. So you know the dudes I rock with. You know the dudes I feel is like my favorite. So and y'all all run together. So it's like I'm just good in my circle. Like when you say like your favorite MC, how they are, you already know that's to the left of the other joints. But you know when it comes to me, give me that mash out, give me Fame, give me Dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and Fame is one of them. Fame is my homie. That's my homie. One of the nicest rappers on the planet that ever lived. And I see it's always the famous big bro. You already know that. Yeah. You know that.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just listening to Hit the Fan again today. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all work well together. So anytime I get Fame on any static, any show joints, I'm like, it's gonna just be like
Fame is dangerous too. Like, Fame is dangerous. When you get on the record with Fame, you gotta come with it.
Word.
You know what I mean? You gotta come with it because Fame is dangerous, super dangerous.
Yo, I mean, listen, I never understood the whole thing with Fame because, like, for me, I love his bars. I love his brash right in your face. Like, he giving you everything. You know what I'm saying?
He's a legend, bro.
Stay relevant. You know?
Yo, listen, check his track record, man. Fame has went toe-to-toe with the best.
With everybody.
And stood tall.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
stood tall. Don't get it fucked up.
Word.
You know what I mean? Shout out my man Superstar Snuck. He just walked in the room. He's too cool to say hi, but.
Word. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to your own crew, man. So, real quick, man, let me ask what's on the agenda tonight? I know you in the studio now. I know you say you're working on the new project.
2090 EP's out now.
Word.
Beyond Easy is out now. That just dropped. That's still fresh. So, you know, so a lot of people in the room is still fresh. So go run through that. You know, Static Selector contributed to that. Buck Wild contributed to that. Ransom, Nems. And, you know, my man Fabe, man. Fabe is a dope MC. He's up and coming. He's a young cat. And, you know, I really made that album about paying it forward. So check out Beyond Easy. Check out 2090. If you click the link in my bio and my Instagram bio, the link tree's there. The link to everything is there. My YouTube channel, every streaming joint for every album is in there. So just click the link in my bio. You get all the music. And tonight, I'm actually one song away from the next album being done.
Ooh. See, that's what I'm
You know what I'm saying? So I got one more record in the next. Shout out to my man Melks. He's a up and coming producer, very talented. He did production for you know, RJ Payne.
Okay.
Him in turn did something for RJ Payne, and you know he did some shit for Flea Lord, Etho. You know what I mean? So he's you're gonna hear a lot more from him. He's dead nice with it. Our album is just about done. It's called The Dream Is Free. That's coming in September. But please check out 2090. And then I got, you know, shout out to my man Chilla Jones, the best battle rapper on the planet. We 3 joints in on the album as well. So that's gonna come in out. That's probably come out late in the year, December.
Okay.
And yo, on the low, yo, listen, you know I do the R&B shit, so the R&B shit's almost done too. I might drop that. I might drop that next month if I finish it. So we'll see.
Yo, bro, I'm glad you touched on that because you know I always be hitting you. I'm like, yo, is he playing? Because you be hitting those.
Yo, nah.
I'm like, yo.
Nah, I got. Listen, I'm trying to throw out a little short EP, like 4 joints. 3's done. If I finish one more, I'm out. It's out. So that's coming. That's on the way. And like, I want to get it. I want to get it. I want to get it out this year.
Okay.
Because I want it. You know what I mean? Like this is like I said, this is gonna be my most productive year creatively, and I want it to drop this year.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Listen, anything you doing, bro, I'm gonna holler at you because I definitely want to be a part of it, bro. Because you a real one, man, and I'm going like
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Shouts to my cousin June. My cousin June just hopped in the room. That's my cousin right there. What's up, June? You know, but you know, I'm just all I'm doing is I'm just trying to keep it. I'm just trying to keep it. Keep busy. Keep you know me. I'm learning that I can't pronounce the name, but Asu Ram for life. Salute. I appreciate that. My man Billy, what's up? You know, so I learned that my therapist told me, she said, yo, I noticed that when you're productive and you're being creative, your energy is where it needs to be.
Word.
And that kind of stuck with me. And you know, and I kind of I noticed she was right. Because I wasn't paying attention to it at first, and when she mentioned it, she said, yo, it really seems like this, and you know, yada yada yada. We don't got to get to the whole conversation. Right. And then, you know, I noticed this, so I'm like, you know what? Let's keep busy. Let's keep our foot on their necks. And then, you know, like I said, I got a couple more projects coming out this year. 2022 will be a lot quieter, but we do got something coming early 2022 as well. So I got this work coming.
Okay.
Follow me everywhere. I'm on follow my Spotify profiles, Easy Money, Easy with the $. Wow. Easy Money ST all across the board. I'm Easy Money ST on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Venmo and Cash App. If you want to buy some merch, holla back.
Yes, sir. Once again, bro, thank you for your time today, Easy, man. And
thank you for having me, brother. Real shit. I see you with the blue and orange heavy all the time, man. You know.
Yo, you know my Knicks.
Had I known, I would have painted my face green. Had I known, you know what I mean? We could have. But it's all good.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Yes. Yo, before you go though, bro, what you think of my homegirl Moon's artwork though?
Oh, that shit was fly, man. That shit was fly, brother.
Yeah,
that shit was fly.
That's part of the whole thing, and that's what's gonna separate the regular cat convo, man.
And you know, it's all art. Everything is art. You know what I mean? When you put that pencil to that paper, that's art as well. So you gotta give it up for that. You gotta appreciate that as well. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro. And like you got stuff back there. Thank you. She worked hard on this. So like I said, I'm gonna get a copy. Like
salute to her, man. Peace. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love your music.
Thank you, y'all having me. I wish you the best of luck with the podcast. And you know what it is. I'm always here, man. I appreciate your support, and you got mine, brother.
All day, bro. Once again, that's Easy Money ST, y'all. Go get that album 2090 if you don't already. Get that Beyond.
Shout out everyone that jumped in. Shout out everybody that jumped in. I appreciate y'all, man. Check out all the music, please.
Listen, I appreciate everybody that jumped in, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is the love of hip hop, and it's gonna keep growing, bro. Anytime you got something out, I'm hitting you up. Let's do it. Let's get it out there. And you know what I'm saying? Videos, whatever it is, bro, all right?
2090. Go check that out, please.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Easy Money. Thanks for your time, brother.
All right, man. Salute.
Word. Once again, y'all, this is the Regular Cat Convo. My brother Easy Money, thank you for his time. He took out from the studio today. You know what I'm saying? He could have been doing anything else. He is doing something else. He getting that new music for us, you know. And once that's out, you know, I'll be right here to let y'all know about that too. But like I said, get that 2090 if y'all don't got it already. And also that Beyond Easy. It's on my wall too. I wanted to let him know, but he already know. He sent it to me. It's tagged on the wall. You know, I got a wall with tag albums, you know. So before I let y'all go, you know, this is the part when I become the co-host. And my man Big Noah, he usually comes through here. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do one of his joints like from my era. You know, when he sits there and he rocks with it and everything. You know, so we're gonna get Big Noah down here. You know, and the joint today, y'all, you know, I'm gonna take it back to you for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So as we go get Big Noah, we're gonna get y'all ready for the throwback joint today. But before I do that, shout to everybody in the room. Shout to my tribe, A Block. I see you, ASU, D, everybody there. I love y'all, man. Thank you for supporting, man. This is what we do. My brother Lid, all day. Yo, Lid, thanks again for showing up at the 25th anniversary once again. Our brothers Torre and Bonsu did the joint. You was there. You put me on FaceTime. Let me holler at our fam, yo. So shout for the love, bro. I appreciate that. And thanks to everybody that's in the room. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where's my boy Big Noah at right now.
He coming.
You know. So, but thanks again, E-Holla. Appreciate it, bro. I'm holler at you, man. You know what I'm saying? Tissue, my tribe. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. You know, and here comes the star of the show.
The star.
Come on over here, dog. Come here, boo-boo. Oh, I'm gonna have you go the other way. What's over here? Okay, this is Big Noah coming through. And today's throwback joint come from my hometown. I want to shout out to my brother Pete Rock and CL Smooth. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know me, y'all know this is my favorite song. Come on over here, boo. Alright, but y'all know these are my favorite songs. One of the joints Big Noah be rocking with, alright? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna give you a couple verses. Once again, we do not own the rights to this music. ASU, what up? Remember that? Let's go. Here we go. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl. Her parents ain't bothered, but you don't give a ball. You're responsible. Play not. Oh man, on the side while the baby make us slide. After 10 years without no spouse, I was getting married in the house. Positive, negative. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do. Reminisce over you.
Let's get it.
This is my favorite beat of all time. Y'all already know this is home team. Mount Vernon, shout out to Pete Rock, shout out to CL Smooth, one of the best flows of all time. We're gonna give y'all one more verse. Peace, Chef Tariq. Let's go. Right here, Papa Doc, I see. From a boy to a man, so I never had a problem with my biological getting bother, taking care of this. Not a bad thing about a pocket box liver, but you can never say that it's like this. 5 kids at 21, believe you got it right too. At the age of 14, the same age, never been seen out, that's where you're wrong. But give a man a taste and he's gone.
Go Noah.
Yeah, this is joy. Y'all catch us. Boy, let's keep taking over. I said, Pop, maybe when you're older. About to roll for the party. Good kind of money. Use your head. When I reminisce over you.
Hey.
Once again, y'all, this is the golden era throwback. My boys P Rock and CL Smooth with Big Noah here. You know, so Big Noah, can you tell me what you like about that song, man? You like to reminisce? You know, one thing Big Noah loves, man, and we always listen to music in the house all the time, he loves instruments. He loves live music. So when I first put that on and when that sax come in, he was like, you know, he loves it. So one thing, he's very artistic. Y'all know, y'all see it. He loves his music and he loves dance, everything. And if it's a dope beat, he's on with it. You know what I'm saying? So once again, shout out to my own team, P Rock and CL Smooth. Reminisce over you. I remember what I was doing when that song dropped. I was in the projects in Mount Vernon. Shout out to all my people I came up with out there in Mount Vernon. You know, we know what that song means to us when that song drops anywhere. So I say it proud that that's the best beat of all time. There's no one that could change my mind on that. You know what I'm saying? And CL Smooth doesn't get the love I feel he deserves as having one of the best flows all time in the game. So once again, shout to CL, shout to Pete Rock, my brothers from Mount Vernon. Reminisce over you, you know what I'm saying? So before I let y'all go, once again, thanks to my tribe that's showing me love, A-Block. Turn up my man Tissue, my big brother on this podcast, Think Tissue was said. Appreciate y'all. My man Cool B from A&P back in the New York days, bro. I love you, man.
I saw Shay.
Everybody coming through. ASU, you always come through. Shay, that's all my tribe.
Yes, sir.
I love y'all. Tariq, yo, bro, I appreciate you, man, coming through, taking your time. I love what you doing, man. If y'all don't know, follow my man Chef Tariq.co. Every Sunday, he be banging out some banging. He cooked. He's a chef. He's an ill chef. I'm trying to get out to Rhode Island to get my plate. I won a couple times, Tariq. I won. You know what I'm saying? My brother Cool B, I love you, man. That's day one, A1 right there. But once again, check out Chef Tariq on Sundays at 11 o'clock on his IG Live. He's always whipping up something dope. Always got the DJ, so it's an ill vibe. You know what I'm saying? And once again, check us out at the Regular Cat Convo.
Subscribe.
You know subscribe to our YouTube. You know, you watching this here, you on the IG, appreciate y'all. Also, check out the website, theregularcatconvo.com, all right?
Put in those pre-orders.
Yes, the pre-orders is coming. And also, on top of that, we got the Regular Cat Radio. So I'm hollering at y'all. Y'all got some fire music. Y'all want it in rotation, let me know, all right? Thank y'all. This is your boy Sasha Rock, a.k.a. The Regular Cat. My homegirl Moon in the back.
Ooh, ooh.
My man Elite Minds in the background. That's like the ghost face of the crew. Love you. And Big Noah here. We want to thank y'all for joining us today. And I'll let y'all know who's coming up next. I got a surprise for y'all for next week, too.
Oh.
Thank y'all once again. Enjoy y'all nights, man. Thanks for rocking with the Regular Cat.
Later, Gators. Bye.